Think of a place that does not feel real. In the mountains of Ethiopia, there is a giant rock that looks like a needle. It is sharp and tall. At the very top, 200 meters in the air, there is a small church. It is called Abuna Yemata Guh. This church is not built on the flat ground. It is carved into the side of a giant cliff. To get inside, people must climb a straight wall of rock. They use no ropes. They use no safety gear. They use only their hands and feet. One wrong step, and you fall into the deep valley. Every move is a hard fight with gravity. The air up here is very thin and cold. For 1,500 years, priests have made this scary climb every single day. They are very brave. They even carry babies on their backs while they climb the rock wall. Why did they build a church here? They wanted to be alone with their God. They wanted to be far away from the noise of the world. Inside, the walls are covered in beautiful paintings. Because the air is so dry, the colors look like they were painted yesterday. This is a place where the impossible becomes real. It shows us that faith can move mountains. Ethiopia is a very special country. It is different from any other place in Africa. It is known as the home of the first humans. It is the cradle of life. It is also a land that was never conquered by an empire. While other countries were taken over, Ethiopia stayed free. You can see this strength in the land itself. The Great Rift Valley cuts through the middle of the country. It creates giant walls of rock and deep canyons. These natural walls protected the people for hundreds of years. It is a fortress made by nature. The landscape looks like a dream. In the Simien Mountains, the peaks are very high. They reach over 4,000 meters into the sky. People call this the roof of Africa. Over millions of years, the wind and rain have changed the mountains. They turned them into stone pillars and very deep holes in the earth. It looks like a giant city made of red and green rock. In the early morning, the fog covers the peaks. When you stand there, it feels like you are walking on top of the clouds. It is quiet and beautiful. Deep in the south, the Omo River flows through a wide valley. This place has not changed for a long time. Many different tribes live here together. Each tribe has its own special way of life. They do not use modern technology. The Mercy people are famous for being very strong and proud. They wear heavy silver and copper bangles on their arms. These bangles shine bright in the hot sun. They are not just for looking good. They show that a person is important in the tribe. They show the history of the family. The people here live in a very simple way. They do not care about the busy world outside. They paint their bodies with white clay from the river. They follow traditions that are thousands of years old. They live with their cattle and the water. They know how to survive in the wild. In the Omo Valley, you see the oldest side of the human family. It reminds us that even as the world changes fast, some things never die. Some ways of life stay the same forever. Now, we leave the green mountains. We go to the hottest place on the planet. The Danakil Depression is a place where the Earth is pulling apart. It looks like a planet from a space movie. This is Dallol. Here, you will see bright yellow ponds. You will see electric green lakes made of acid. There are white salt towers that rise from the boiling ground. The air is filled with hot steam and gas. The heat is very strong. It is hard to breathe. Everything here is a struggle to stay alive. But people still live here. The Afar people work in this extreme heat. They mine salt from the ground. They call this salt white gold because it is very valuable. They lead long lines of camels across the white salt flats. They walk for many miles every day. The temperature can reach 50 degrees Celsius. There is no shade and no cold water. It is a land of white salt and deadly beautiful lakes. It proves that humans can survive in the hardest places on Earth. Close to the acid lakes is a place called the Gateway to Hell. This is the Erta Ale volcano. It is a very rare place. It is one of the only places in the world where you can see a permanent lake of real fire. At night, the top of the volcano glows with a bright orange light. The lava inside is always moving. It bubbles and folds like thick honey. The heat is a heavy weight. You can feel it on your face from far away. It is a terrifying and amazing sight. Watching the lava move is like watching the Earth's heartbeat. You can hear the deep, low sound of the fire moving under the ground. It reminds us that our planet is alive deep inside. For the local people, this volcano is a powerful and sacred spirit. In the dark night, you can see the red glow for many miles. It is the raw power of nature. It is a power that no human can ever control. It makes us feel very small. From the churches in the sky to the lakes of fire, Ethiopia is full of magic. It makes you think about the human spirit. It makes you wonder how nature can be so beautiful and so harsh at the same time. We see the churches of Lalibela. These giant buildings were carved deep into the ground. They were made from one single piece of volcanic rock. They are hidden inside the earth. They are connected by dark, narrow tunnels. It is a masterpiece of ancient engineering. It took many years of hard work to finish. The Blue Nile Falls is another wonder you must see. It is called the smoke that thunders. When the river is full, it creates a massive wall of white water. The sound is like loud thunder. The water creates a thick mist in the air. If the sun is shining, you will see many rainbows in the water spray. This is where the Great Nile River starts its long journey through Africa. It brings life to the desert. It is a moment of peace and beauty in a very rugged land. The Simien Mountains are also home to unique animals. You can see the gelada monkeys. They have long golden fur that blows in the mountain wind. They live together in big families on the grassy plateaus. They are not afraid of the high cliffs. They move easily on the rocks where humans cannot go. They are part of the pulse of this high-altitude world. Watching them at sunset is a memory you will never forget. Ethiopia is more than just a place on a map. It is a journey back in time to the beginning of our story. It shows us that there are still secrets left in the world. There are still places that are wild and dangerous. There are still people who climb high mountains for their faith. There are still lands where the earth burns with a bright fire. It is a land of kings, heroes, and impossible wonders. Thank you for watching Metro Pulse. We hope you enjoyed this journey to the Forbidden Frontier. If you want to see more of these impossible places, please subscribe to our channel. We travel the world to find the most beautiful sights for you. Join us on our next adventure. Until then, keep looking for the pulse of the world, even in the most hidden corners. We will see you very soon.